Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down, gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, gone. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
Cam Akers.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. And they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a normal gain.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well executed 22-yard gain.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. On the ground, it's Akers. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough third and 14. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's third and 14. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to take the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out.
Yeah, that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They move the ball well on their opening drive.
26-yard line.
Dropping for his 11th sack of the year. They'll come up after the sack on a second and 12.
Second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
On the tackle.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then, Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end zone as well?
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And it's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily, put it on him, and the other targets are there.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Complete to Naheem.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hurts on the keeper.
Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And his guys have taken the lead.
Point after.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
At the 27.
Throwing on third. Gone. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field goal coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yards to go.
Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Complete to
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First down, Black Knights.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Forced out to his left. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run it with Kamara, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Akers, the ball carrier.
Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
On second down, here's Goff. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Akers. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff able to find Isabella. Touchdown! His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Down and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're working really well. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First down, London.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Running with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the carry.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And he is the NFC rated Offensive Player of the Week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 12 up. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Good.
That time a 6-play drive.
Black Knights 21, Rams 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down. So from the 36 down, first and 10. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple into the 38.
Akers, the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Over the middle, it's Woods. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good for an
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in the play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 50, it's gone. It's complete over the middle. It's Woods.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do. When you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go to it.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
He was taken.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
2 yards.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
At the 23-yard
From the gun, here's Gone. This one caught by Isabella. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down.
And goal to go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Out of the gun. That's a fumble. So he scoops it on the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
41.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
4-yard line. A
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Kamara, and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. And here's a fair catch now, and boy, a very short punt will give them unbelievable field position.
First and 10. At the
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Goff. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. He's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
First and 10.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Well, throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's second down.
It's now second down.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
To Terry McLaurin.
They face a third and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This pass caught at the 4. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
They've really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And great, the tight end's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hurts pass.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Weaving through traffic, and now he's flying. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 40.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's good.
The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run a draw now with Akers. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. They were good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it.
He's going to make everything happen.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
By Reuben Foster. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on third. Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. London about set to take over on offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hurts. Being chased out left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball. Bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And this offense is running away with this one.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run this with Akers. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, Goff. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rams 10.
3rd and long. It's gone. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It seems to look at the reputation of being go-to guys.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who says...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Goff's pass complete to Cam.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help the contract.
Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Hurts give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Frustration there, back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Rams going for it on 4th. They got a man. It's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Goff's throw here finds Woods. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From from the 16. Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And they hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here we go on fourth. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. Big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They go play action here on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it'll be second and goal.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one... Frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now Goff on third and goal. This is caught for a touchdown. Everything in a flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to fourth and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long. Like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
First down and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to kick it away.
In punt formation.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the offense will take over. With a new set of downs. Goff on first down. Open man, he'll be the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
A very solid gain of 27. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, it's gone. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Rams, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
See my shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let my guys be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex. Look at the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young.